Guys, today is going to be a great episode. I can feel it in my bones. So we're just in here for no particular reason. Guys, look at this. I did not even know you could put shaders on worlds. Look how awesome this looks. Are you kidding me? I don't even remember what the old one looks, but look how vibrant it is. Oh my goodness. Also got like a little animation thing. Look at this. I don't know if you can tell that they look well. Anyway, this just looks so much. Look at this. Doesn't this look so good in the friggin' shader, bro? That it looks so good. I'm so excited. And look, got these little dangling, like look at that. Look at that. They're shaking a little bit. Got the little bit of a wave. I don't know what's going on with this exactly. I don't know, but that's okay. It's okay. Let's see if it'll break. I want to show y'all. I want to show y'all it works. Don't give me those. Don't look at me with those big green eyes. Are you kidding me? Today we're switching things up, not just with the shaders, but I got me a little coffee. There's no Diet Coke here. I didn't drink like 3 cups of that earlier, so I switched it up. No, but look at this. You got like this kind of like reflection on there, and look at this. You're not gonna believe what the water looks like. It's wavy. It is freaking wavy. But let's see look at that. You see it's different. Just everything is so much better. This is amazing. I still cannot believe that this is possible. Like I said, I know I said in the first episode that like textures and everything have gotten crazy, but this is just I'm just so excited. But yeah, today we're going to I need to put this up. Today we're going to redo these houses. We can do better. We can do better. We're going to show these villagers when we finally get them that we can do better than just the vanilla houses, which is a little bit lame. That I did 3 houses, but it's also good that I only did 3 houses if you think about it. So we're gonna put some of this up. We don't need some of this. We're gonna keep that. We can put this here. We do need this, and we need to get some. We should probably get some iron so we can make tools. We have no tools. Nothing. Zilch. Nada. So, oh goodness, I got the hiccups. So that's actually gonna be the first thing we're gonna do. Let me go get some iron. Oh yeah, new skin. Everything. I had to get the skin for some reasons you'll probably see later in like thumbnails and stuff. The Minecraft creator skins, they don't work for the thumbnail things I'm trying to do. So I had to do a new skin. This is an old skin that I used to use, and I kind of altered it. A little bit. But yeah, so a lot of new things today. A lot of new things. Exciting day. But yeah, let me go get some iron, and I will see you guys in a little bit. Okay, I'm back real quick, but look at this. It just looks so good. And also, I don't know if you guys noticed, but I have one of these texture packs has like variations and things. So for example, as you can see, some of these have more of these little white speckles. That's the same. It should be for wood, cobblestone, grass, I even believe. Stone, cobblestone, grass, all that good stuff. Just some small things like that, just to make the world feel a little bit more natural. I love it. I love it. But back to the main mission. I know I keep coming back. I'm in the middle of mining, but look at this. It is just so beautiful. Like honestly, there's a few areas where it kind of, I don't know if we're in, whatever the rules are, like between whatever considers a certain biome that likes a color or something, where I get those weird kind of changes. But other than that, and of course I might switch it out for something else, but other than that, just knowing that this type of stuff is possible in Minecraft is it's crazy. And these villagers, early on in their development, they saw the Creaking, probably were real traumatized by it. I mean, who wouldn't be? And so we're gonna want to keep everything Pale Garden themed, and I'm probably want to figure out how to incorporate more of the Creaking into this. But yeah, so I guess I'll go into what's it called? What do you call that? Time-lapse mode? So yeah, anyways, I'm going to time-lapse mode, and we're going to get these 3 done, probably at the very least. Hopefully we'll get these 5 actually done, maybe even 6. And I am super excited, guys. I just think it's gonna look so amazing, and I honestly cannot wait for us to finish this and get villagers in it. It's gonna be so lively. So enough yapping. Let's start build-dapping. Okay, so we're starting with the watchtower. Honestly, I really love how this one turned out. It did use up the majority of my resin, but I don't regret a thing. It looks beautiful. I didn't want to go with any like design too crazy, so it still uses aspects of the regular vanilla villages. You know, you have the wood on the corners for support, and as you can see, I have my resin right there for the wall. Did a little bit of texture, nothing too insane. I mean, really only have just the regular resin block that I can do for texturing. And as you can see, there's a little spiral staircase. But like I said, I wanted something simple, but better. Like I said, I wanted this to be something that legitimately could be in a village. And I'll tell you about that after this. Guys, this is insane, and it's still loading in. Are you kidding me with this? First of all, just this alone, but like, there's like rays coming through here, and the trees are all glowy. Holy crap! This is just. And now we're back. As you can see, you're just basically finishing the walls, put a little texturing, had the stairs on the bottom. I decided to actually do a little bit of a change. Like I said, I know I'm keeping it pretty similar to the village style, but I decided to put some stripped pale oak logs right there with some fences on top. I love how the stripped oak looks. In my opinion, everything else, all the other logs, when you strip them, they still stay pretty similar as far as I can remember, but this one, it just looks so nice. It's such a smooth texture, and I think that it was a great idea for me to put that little extension just to add a little something, especially with it being such a tall building. You would want a little bit more support on the bottom. And so as you can see here, I just upped that a little bit more, and then we can start up here. Like I said, nothing too crazy. I'm going to put some fences right there and some fences along the edges so I don't fall off, of course. And it's just going to be a very simple roof. I believe it's just a mix of stairs, slabs, and actual blocks. I do go back and I do that, yeah. I do end up having actual just regular oak logs right there. I think it makes a nice contrast. Having the white did look okay, but I wanted it to be a clear cut basically, and I do end up doing this for some of the other buildings as well, where I try to get that white next to the orange, but I do like a more distinct cut between the two. So as you can see here, just very simple. I put a little lantern there on a chain. I love how these lanterns look moving around. It looks a little silly here in the time lapse, but in real time, swinging slowly, it looks very nice. It just gives a little bit of energy and life into the world that otherwise I just was not seeing. I mean, I do love vanilla Minecraft, but just having this just makes it that much more interesting for me. And this is I'm definitely loving the world so far. I have tons of plans, and doing things like this to change up the game for me, because I can always, if I get bored of this shader, let's do another shader that completely changes the vibe. I could pretty much, with the endless amount of shaders, we could always have something interesting going on in the world, and it could be shaders, texture packs, anything. And I'm really looking forward to that, and I hope that you guys are too. But pretty much it's done. I do end up after the recording just finishing up that little piece of wood there that I'm missing in the corner. And let's see, I should be, yeah. And then right now, I did this for the first one, and I forgot to do it for the second too. But I take the sign off, and I go over here. It's a great big, transition I got going on, the mayor's house. And the door was supposed to close, but in that video, for whatever reason, the replay mod does not show doors closing. But it's okay. Now here I do initially put up pale logs, but I just did not like the way it was looking. I wanted to have white walls for this one, and just having pale logs with it was just too much of one color. I wanted to look a little bit more, you know, like a richer feel, a little bit classier, but just having all that white was not doing it for me. So as you can see, I come through here and I put regular logs, and I go and put my texturing, and I'm trying to get better at texturing. I'm really not the best at texturing and interior design. That's something I do want to improve on. I think like exteriorly I can do okay. Like I think I did really well with the greenhouse, and this is looking good. I do end up changing these pillars. I do want to have the pillars, like I said, I want it to feel classier and, you know, old money type thing. Like this mayor's house has been there since the beginning of the village, you know. And let's see what we're doing now. Let's see. So we were just filming this. I'm doing this all on one take, you know what I mean? It's 1 a.m. just about, and I'm hitting the mic. And I want to get this done. I want to have some voiceover here. I hope that, you know, it turns out well for you guys. Of course, it's just going to take some trial and error. And let's see, I put the doors, and with this one, I'm actually quite happy with how the roof turns out. It was just going to be a simple triangle roof like I'm doing here. I do end up going back and changing it. It just looked a little too boring for me. And I think height-wise, it was a little weird. It was either too high or too low. I'm trying to remember. I want to say it was too high somehow. And so I basically come in here, take it off, and I don't know how I came up with this, because it's not like I only do that one block right here and I don't do it again. So it's not like I'm using some sort of pattern. So it kind of juts out. It's almost like rocket shape almost, where it's wider on the bottom, then there's a steep vertical, and then it continues. And I really like that. But I do want to say, those resin splotches all over everything, I do not keep that. I know it looks bad. At the moment I was experimenting with it, but I know it looks really bad. So don't worry, we take them off. Do not judge me. We take them off. And so let's see what I'm doing here. Just continuing building. I'm trying to figure out how I want the roof to merge with that front section. I do finally get something going. It's not exactly a perfect, you know, point. I do come across that issue a lot where I forget to make it even. I do like going odds in my dimension. I don't know why. I think it's mainly for the door. And so we're going through here, and I've got a little bit of work done in the, you know, between clips, just because, like I said, I had to go back and get some more resin because that watchtower took all my resin. And we go in here, we put a nice window up in the attic, as you're going to see in a few seconds. And at the moment, it's going to be the attic touching that bare pale wood. And I do end up going back and actually adding just the regular logs. Like I said, I love the white, the orange, and the kind of grayish, but I feel like the white and the gray can't really touch. It doesn't look that good, at least to me. Oh, through here, I like this little ceiling design I did. I don't know why I decided to do it. I wanted to switch it up, and it was really expensive wood-wise. Pale oak. It's not even hard to get. I don't know why I don't know why I'm acting like it's expensive, but I do end up doing, what am I moving? Oh, this is okay. So I didn't, like I said, I didn't do that transition where I take the sign off, but this is now the training grounds. And by this point, this is like day 3 that I'm working on this, like IRL day 3. I'm pretty much just about out of resin, pretty much out of wood. I've been building for hours, and I could have spent like 3 or 4 in-game nights hitting the creaking, but I decided, you know what, let's do something actually interesting. I've never really done anything like this. I'm going to do an open concept. I know that sounds weird, but I'm going to do an open concept. So it is going to have a wall on the side facing the mayor's house, but like I said, I'm not going to have enough resin to do the roof and everything. I really don't want to get more wood to do the walls. So we're going to have that backside where you see all of those target blocks and the, what are they called? Armor stands. That's going to be open, like exactly as you see right now. It's going to be open. And I think it really looks nice, especially for a training hall / training area. You know, you come in through those doors, and I'm going to have tables there, you know, with swords, arrows, bows and arrows, stuff like that. And you're going to see what this fence is actually for. There's a reason. That's basically the edge of where you can shoot at. So you kind of have a limit. You can't go any further past that. And you're trying to shoot all those target blocks, and you have the armor stands to spar there. Obviously, we can't actually like spar with the armor stands. But regardless, I am so proud of all 3 buildings. I hope you guys like them. If you have anything to say, positive, constructive, please leave them down in the comments below. But let's continue. So as you can see, not only am I back, but it's a train back, because it's pretty much a nightly thing. Honestly, great to hear it. But we are here. This has been on 3 like actual days of work. Just doing it when, like in between working, getting dinner ready, going to bed. 3 days of work. And oh boy, I am so happy with the progress we have right now. This is actually kind of insane. I love this watchtower. I've never really built a watchtower before, but I'm very proud of it. And look at that. Oh, we have the sun right there. We have the train in the background ruining my recording. We have the greenhouse. The greenhouse looks amazing. I'm actually so proud of that too. I've never built a greenhouse either. Let's see. Let's go down and see what we got going on. I'm also out of food. I pretty much, you'll see how it affected this one. I don't have any of these interiorly decorated yet. That's definitely going to be something, an in-between video things. I'm just, I really need to make an automatic resin farm. And I just got to try that. I think that's what you need to make an automatic resin farm. It is mind-numbing getting resin. But let's see what we got here. So here's the mayor's house. Excuse me, I'm sleepy. It's about 1:40 right now. I decided to take the things off and move them there. This looks a little bit better. I look too like candy cane right there. I think this looks very nice. Also, I cleared this out. I'll probably build something cool there. I really like this roof shape I decided to go with in the front. I think it's definitely not something I usually go with, but I'm really happy nonetheless. And this, like I said, will probably be, I don't know if I want to make like my house, like me being the quote-unquote mayor, or I don't know. We'll figure it out. I just got some path blocks here. I don't have any pale moss, so I just had to do that just to kind of, have something there. And then here it's kind of like a barracks type thing, training ground. I really like the original kind of shape. I just wanted to kind of compound on that. So I have it as an open concept. I'll probably have item frames here with weapons. Maybe like a smithing table or a table here with item frames with the weapons. It's not going to be like the transparent item frames, but and here, as you can see, this would probably be the archery center where they practice their archery, and then right here would be where they practice their hand-to-hand combat. And like I said, they're simple. I did start to run out of resin around here, so I decided to have an open concept, but I think it works very nicely with the idea of having it be like a training area. I mean, it wouldn't really necessarily need to be like kind of a closed off building, because they're gonna be practicing outside more than likely, which makes sense. I don't know why there's a door here, it has a big hole in the back, but I don't, might as well. So that's about, what is that? That's 1, 2, 3, 4 buildings for sure completed. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 here in this quadrant, and then that's about half the village once we get these 4, and that's gonna be crazy. That is gonna be crazy. And I have an idea of what I want to put here. I don't know if I want to exactly say just yet. I might keep that, keep that in the old pocket for the time being, because I mean, honestly, I need a break probably for another 2 or 3 episodes before going back there. I need to make the resin farm and just have it running and get us a bunch of resin, because that is the worst. Nothing worse than having an idea, getting in the zone, and then just having to stop to go hit the creaking for 20 minutes. You know what I mean? It's the worst. I also need to make a pathway to the village. I'm tired of taking damage every time I try to go to it. And I'm going to need more diamonds. And honestly, a nice mining session sounds like a very pleasant change of scenery. But let's see how this looks. I'm very excited. Let's see what we're dealing with, because this was hours and hours of footage. I'm actually so happy. None of them look like it doesn't look like they're all just the same copy pasted building, which I'm very happy with. I tried really hard to get all of them to look unique, and I think I got that going. But I think this is a good stopping point. I am gonna take a much needed break from resin farming, and I don't know, maybe next time maybe we'll just do like a little simple pathway, a mining video. I'm not sure yet. Heck, it could be another big project that I underestimate and hate myself for afterwards. But regardless, thank you for sticking around if you're still here. I hope you enjoy all the changes that I keep doing, because every day I'm trying to improve what I do. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.